All right, today I've got these Rancher's Reserve ribeyes. They are bone-in ribeyes, as you can see. Really great marbling all the way around. And these are Angus beef. They're gonna be some really good eating. We're gonna put these out on the grill, use the Grill Grates. Got some Cowboy lump charcoal for this cook. We're gonna see if that increases the temperature along with those Grill Grates and just see how great these are gonna be. Now I'm gonna use a new thing that I have not done before except on my brisket. As you guys know, I did a black pepper and black salt brisket. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna grind all that into a very fine powder, and then I am going to put that on my steak with a little bit of garlic powder, and we're gonna see what kind of effects that has on this meat. So very little seasoning, but we're gonna go ahead and try that, see how it tastes, and then I'm gonna let you know what happens. So stay tuned. All right, first things first. So I've got some of my black salt and pepper already in this bag, and I'm gonna pour a little bit of that in there. And we are gonna go ahead and add a little bit of garlic powder. So open that up and grab one of my trusty little spoons here. I'm going to add about a tablespoon to this. Actually, probably less. Let's do about a half of a tablespoon. That should be fine. Just add a little garlic flavor in there, and we'll get that going and see if we can make up a little bit of a rub for these steaks and see how it goes. This is actually a coffee grinder. I've got two of these. I actually use one for spices and one for coffee. So I like to kind of let it settle a little bit and then start it up, shake it around a little bit, make sure everything is powdered down very fine. And we'll go ahead and grab something here and got a little bit of smoke in there, obviously. There it is, the black dust. I'm gonna put this black dust all over these steaks and see how they come out. Hope you guys like it. All right, got all my black dust made up here. This is the rub that I made out of the black pepper, black salt. That is the Himalayan black salt, because there's a difference. There is a volcanic black salt that is made in Hawaii. It comes from Hawaii. But this is the Himalayan black salt, so we're going to use that with a little bit of garlic in there, black peppercorn that we ground up to a fine powder. Got these great Rancher's Reserve ribeyes. Not even going to trim them, not going to mess with them, just going to get them ready. And we're going to put those in a pan, and then I am going to add a little bit of olive oil here. So pop a little olive oil on here. And just rub all that in both sides, all the way around, and just kind of get those all covered with everything. And then we go ahead and add some of our dust all over these. One of the things that you'll smell with this is sulfur, because this salt actually does have a sulfur content in it. As soon as it hits moisture, that sulfur begins to be released. So that's what you'll see with this. You'll actually smell that. Salt has that umami factor. want to make sure I'm getting good coverage on these steaks all the way across. Okay, we're gonna flip. Some salt on here. And, you know, if too much gets in one spot, move it over, rub it. You know, this isn't as precise as baking, so you can still have a little bit of issue there and kind of fix it. So just kind of rub things in as good as possible. Another flip on this one and get this salt and pepper and garlic all over this steak as well. Do is I'm going to pop some salt down here in the bottom, and I'm going to try to get all of my edges salted up as well. Get that going. Make sure I've got salt everywhere. The rub, I should say, but the majority of it is that beautiful salt. So we'll kind of see there. Some more of this down. And get that all the way around. Right, got those all patted down, and we're going to get those on the grill here. I'm going to let them sit out for probably a couple of hours, and we'll get those going. And just with a little bit of time, we're already seeing that these are really dark, so it's pulling some moisture out. So we're going to see about these. And wow, look at that. Just the color, so dark. And this is the part where I was missing some video from the grilling, and sorry that part's missing, but my phone overheated for some reason and did not save any of the video. So in the end, these steaks came out really dark and very tasty. And so we're going to cut them up here with the legendary chef's knife that I was sent. And as you can see, it gets a very good cut right through there. No problems at all. Very sharp and easy to use. So my steak is rare. Just usually how we like it. Well, when I say we, I mean me, not my wife, but I definitely do. So, got some great color on the steak. Interesting, the flavor is a little bit different because the black salt is very complex. It is really rich, and so you get a little bit of a deeper flavor, more umami factor, so to speak. And so there's some of that steak, and we're going to keep cutting through on the second steak as well and see how all that is. I grabbed those bones and put them out to cook a little bit longer, let them soften up just a little bit more of a crust on those, kind of more of a barbecue flavor. So let all that happen, and there's a second steak, and kind of go through that and get some speed motion going here, and we'll see what happens. But steaks were great. I enjoyed those, and these little experiments are a lot of fun because I get an opportunity to test things out and see what happens. So appreciate you guys checking us out, and would love to have you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications, and go ahead and continue to be on the lookout for new stuff. I post most of the time at least once or twice a week and try to show you guys as much as I can. So enjoy.